Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to this week's edition of The Rinse. Brad won't be with us today. He's in Colorado seeing some band, probably some fish thing. But anyway, I'm really happy to announce that we have everybody's warm, cuddly, fuzzy little guy, the Titan of Troll. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, indie reporter.
We're back.
What's going
Thanks
on?
for having me on here. I know Brad is out gooning
Thanks
or
for being
edging
here.
as much as he can. Thanks for inviting me to take his place. Happy to be here.
Yeah, well, I really appreciate your coming on, man. That's great. This is the first time we've been on a show together.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we've got somebody lurking in the background too. You care to give him an introduction?
Oh, I think it is the actual king of Chateau de Mars Hill studio. Johnny Suitcase is what we call him, who
There
should
we
have
go.
been the Marion County GOP chair,
Hey,
but
man.
unfortunately. John Schmidt.
Oh, go on. You guys are fun.
Hey, what's
You
up,
To
guys-
buddy?
hype you up.
yeah, yeah, I got to produce too. You know, you get invited on the show and they put me to work. So
Yeah.
that's how it goes. Hey guys, this will either be the best train wreck I've seen in a while, or it's going to be such a good show that CNN's going to be calling us to replace Don Lemon.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
I think so.
So yeah, I got my jail back there. I don't know why. I can put something else if you want.
It's a good background.
Yeah. Well, one of you clowns got us in the YouTube jail. I think it might be Nicole. I don't know. Because
Definitely not me.
Yeah, I got a look. Well, but it could be a scam because they sent me it looks like YouTube, and they said, "Oh, you've messed up your community standards or something like that. And you got to do this, that, and the other thing." I'm like, I'm not that big of a fan of YouTube anyway. don't ask me to leave. I'll see myself out. But
well, my show got copyright stricken. I got an email this morning saying that I'm not allowed in Ukraine and Russia.
Well, so a lot of people, but maybe you're the one that did it to me. I don't know, but just to bring everybody up to speed about a little bit of house keeping here with the Chateau de Mars Hill studio. So we have Brad's backstage, Nicole's backstage. Steve used to be able to get backstage and work on stuff, but I produce your Tuesday show, so it's no problem. So I have no idea who's using what. We have a bunch of options back there to go, and you can stream up to 8 places. Right now, we're streaming in 7 places. So you got to tune into the Chateau de Mars Hill studio just to see what's going on. But I just want to say, Steve, you're doing a great job with your show, and Drew getting on with Brad. It's this show's come along, and we're all trying to find our footing. We're all trying to figure out our lanes, and Nicole and her. Yeah, everybody say a prayer for her because she could not even get online because of the floods Thursday and Saturday, really. So, but I think it's finally starting to go down. So now they got to clean up a little bit. So she should be back on the air. So anyway, go ahead, do your little show. Let's have some fun.
Well, so speaking of the floods, though, there has been like a massive amount of elected leaders right now that are taking full advantage of this crisis right now. And I first noticed it with the mayor of Noblesville, Chris Jensen. And I don't know if you guys saw it yesterday, but he decided to wheel out his podium out to a flood zone with the flood in the background and just starts talking about all the things that need to be done. Funny enough, today, he goes out there without the podium because all of us were mogging him. I pointed it out on Facebook. I pointed it out on Twitter, and everybody's making fun of him. It's like, oh, guess what? The podium's out. Now we can be serious. And so today he didn't have the podium. And then there was another thing with all the mayors in Hamilton County. And then that one was inside. Like Hogg said, he did it proper. He had it in a controlled area to be a serious mayor, however well you want to take that, so he could tell all the reporters what was going on. And he didn't have to give like multiple press conferences. Like, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're prepared to do. Stay tuned. But then Jensen decided to just flood his social media of, hey, we're going to make this into a spectacle. I don't know if you guys saw it or not.
Oh, I saw it. I was just looking at that going, you know what? He should have put some rubber boots on. But, you know, it's almost like those guys that go out to do, you know, these politicians that put their hard hat on, like they're going to go out and do construction. And it's a brand new hard hat. They've never even really done
Didn't Anderson Cooper do that?
Oh,
he put on some like Weber's or whatever, and then like there's some dude that was only like ankle deep high.
Yeah, there guy that did that, and then some little kid was walking in the background, trying to make it look like he was the wind was blowing so hard, and he was trying to keep his footing, and then some little kid walked through the background. I mean, you know that's what they do. You know, anything for that shot.
Yeah, it's anything for a photo op, you know, and it's funny because you see these guys come out when I was running and around them. They'd come out at Thanksgiving and plop a thing of mashed potatoes down there and say, okay, I'm ready to go. So I did that with Kathy Albright, and that was 8 years ago, and I'm still serving. I'd serve today at 3:00 p.m. And it's to the point now where Kathy will not let any other politician come out there, because I have set the bar for somebody who gets involved with this stuff. But but it works. People fall for it. They see that image and they just remember it and all that. I wish people would dig into these people, not quite as much as you do, Steve, but you know, if they would just dig in a little bit, you know, on some of these folks.
Well, it's like I've heard this saying before, and I was trying to figure out where I heard it from, but it's never waste a good crisis. And like it's a perfect
Manual.
Rahm Emanuel, yeah, good one.
And I kept thinking to myself, and I'm not sure if you saw the post earlier, but how much chin wagging, how much feet dragging do you think these elected officials are going to be doing when it comes to fixing the roads after all of this? Is it going to be 1 year? Is it going to be 2 years? Are they going to be saying, hey, guys, we have to raise the wheel tax again to fix all of this?
Well, the good news is it's not mostly in Marion County. It's up north. And when we had that flood years ago that washed out down by the Audubon down there, when it washed out 37, and basically the bridges were dams, and it was like back. And I mean, it was a lot. We had 14 inches of rain, and they were talking about this being 10 and 12 inches of rain. So, I mean, it just didn't quit raining, and it was very interesting. So,
you got to give everybody a shout out in the chat too right now. Polly in the chat, Tom in the chat, Larry in the chat, Steve in the chat, Ducky in the chat, Tyler in the chat, and Peppy the Frog in the chat.
Yeah, we got some people in there. We got Tyler Mitchell, the pothole king. You know, I just say, Tyler, I did this when I was running 7 years ago. I would go around and do this, and my most famous story was, I remember this was good Palm Friday, Palm Sunday. I went out and took some pictures of a pothole over here by the tire place, and like that very next, like that 2 days later, they had a 6-person fatality, and the picture was right on top of the potholes, and it was fixed the next Monday. So yeah, it works. They will follow him around and they will fix those things. And then they will say, hey, look we fixed these potholes. So Tyler, good luck with that. But
well, that's kind of what happened though, didn't it? He put out this video of like, it was like this flooded area. And then they just basically put out like mud asphalt and be like, hey, look, we did something. It looked like something out of Cars, where like the Lightning McQueen is like racing down it with the asphalt. And it's just all choppy. That's exactly what that road looked like. But it got the attention enough, pissed off Briggs, which I'm always game for.
Yeah, that it's smart. It's just like, the politicians would go pave in front of a community influencer. They make sure their road's good. So there's all sorts of tricks that they do to get people to vote. Hey,
Drew and John, you guys have been here way longer than me. I saw that Broad Ripple activated the floodgate, which they said hasn't been activated since like 93 or something.
Well, they weren't around, I don't think then. Well, see, so we're going to get a little history here. Rocky Ripple was in the floodplain, and they've tried to mitigate that. They actually got some relief and got some repairs, and they got these levees extended not that long ago. But we haven't really had a monster rain from up in that way for a long while. And then we had the flood. I think it was 2007. We had a Labor Day flood, but it was more southern than here. But then Mars Hill's been in the floodplain. It got updated in 2018 from 100 years to 500-year floodplain. And ours could be fixed. And, if anybody follows me ever, I'm always whining and crying about the floodplain. You know it. Have you seen? And now here we are. Here we are. It's like I'm prophetic. I may not be very smart, but I sure can know what's going on down the road. But we're fortunate because the rain, it was just a high water thing. It was where the levees, where the river's going to. So you had to be by the river, and it's not going to flow back upstream. It's just not going to do that. So I saw Kenny Warden today. We fixed his house up 7 years ago from the angry creep eating the bank, and everything was fine. But
Drew, did you see anything over on your side of town? Because you're more on the east side.
To be honest, we didn't really see that much, and Sarah Shank Golf Course was packed.
I mean,
that's so funny.
It's all upstream.
I didn't. Usually I get a little bit of water in my basement when we get any substantial amount, but it hasn't been anything out of the ordinary. I feel very lucky, actually. I mean, knock on wood there,
Well, if you live down by the Ohio, you'd be familiar with what happened, because there's low areas down there and it won't even rain there, but it'd be raining in Pittsburgh or somewhere else, and to just have a flood there, and then it'll just crest, the river will crest, and you won't even suspect it. It just comes up, and you can get in trouble if you're not paying attention.
That's here with all that rain up north. It's got to go.
It's got to go somewhere.
I went to the state fair today. And on the way back on 10th Street, I was like, oh, boy, that water level is getting pretty high over the bridge over by the hospital, over by like 16 Tech. I put a picture, a link on the private chat on the Facebook.
Yeah. So, there's Tom Wade. He's been around the community for a while. A lot of misinformation about Broad Ripple Bowl. I started in community development there in 72. So, yeah, they've had flooding issues. Well, and oddly enough, the I'm trying to hide that, the yacht club, which is on the White River up there at Keystone and about 71st Street, they were going to have a car show today. So I said, well, you might want to turn that into a boat show. I mean, no, yesterday they were going to have a car show. I'm like, that's bad timing. But if you're familiar with that area, it's sort of a residential built up area. I don't know how many of those houses are in the floodplain, but I thought I saw a picture where that whole area was underwater.
Yeah, I put it on the Facebook private chat. DPW put out a picture yesterday of like how much of Ravenswood is flooded right now.
Oh, so that's it then, huh? Right there. So let me see if I can get that up here with the screen. Since I got to play producer, you guys talk amongst yourself.
Well, in the chat, Thomas, I live at Raymond and Keystone, so I'm a little bit north of Troy.
There we go. There's your thing. You can see how much that is there. So the higher side, those houses don't look too bad, but that low side there, and the yacht club is basically that little red dot. I don't know if you can see my pointer, but that little red dot is out there where the curve is. That's the actual yacht club. So, yeah, I'm sure that they're having some fun trying to deal with all that water. I saw a lot of debris getting backed up into the on the Monon Trail Bridge there. They were trying to get that straightened out. And did you see that video? I don't want to pull it up because it was so sad. But this gal, I don't know if it was here or somewhere else. She was riding through some flood water and she sort of fell over a little bit, got like one leg into the water, and then she got sucked into this hole. And then people were trying to get her out. I'm like, wow. I mean, it just looked like an innocent little thing of water there. And she's gone. I don't know if she passed away, but they said she was underwater for a couple minutes. So I'm sure, and they had to do the CPR and all that, but trying to get her out with that.
That's terrible.
I mean, that is terrible, but also at the same time, like, people underestimate the power of water.
Oh,
like they tell you not to do it. And then, I mean, rip to the, it's sad of that one kid who jumped into the river and then they found his body like 2 days later.
Yeah. It's like, it is not for the meek. And when I did a Facebook Live on the Southport Bridge down there by the Belmont water treatment plant, and there was actually a rescue boat that was going up and down the river there, and you could just see that water hitting the bridge abutment, and it was just, I mean, it's going. It's headed somewhere.
But you know what? That means the Palestine referendum got drowned out today too.
Oh no, it didn't get, because it was there. Well, I guess we just had another rain come through here, but go south. So
yeah, I got rained out at the state fair.
Yeah, just hit and miss today. It was weird.
I just wanted to throw this out there though. So all this rain has to go somewhere. So have you guys ever heard of cloud seeding?
You talk about
Just say it.
Yeah,
just say it.
It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
So
they really. I don't know if they're doing it, but the jets are supposed to make their little things.
We go. There you go. There's some water.
Yeah.
Well,
no, it's a real thing. There are companies in like Reno, like 5 or 7 years ago. I looked into it, and there are companies all over the Sun Belt that do cloud seeding.
I think it's silver nitrate or something like that they put in the cloud and all that. Well,
and they were talked about having a bill this year about cloud seeding as well.
Yeah,
I'm awful suspicious that we're getting all this rain.
So let's see, they do it all the time to water their cattle in Texas. Okay, yeah, right, yeah. So, and I know they do something over hurricanes to try to do it over a hurricane to stop it, or some things. But yeah, those little chemtrails, that's what they were calling it. A chemtrail up there, little white lines. Yeah. That's what they're poisoning us. They're dropping the COVID on us and stuff. So yeah, I don't.
It's Jewish space lasers.
Jewish space lasers.
That's what I heard.
Oh boy, did you hear that at the state fair today, or did you eat any fried Oreo cookies? What did you do at the fair?
So it was me and the fam that went to the fair today. It was hot as crap out, and
it's humid.
We ended just getting the lemon shake up, and we're gonna have an elephant ear before we left. But we went in a circle right when we were completing the circle to go around the fair. It started downpouring. And so all the vendors started closing up. Then I was like, well, can't even get an elephant ear now. And so we ended up leaving.
You know why elephants are deaf, don't you? Because this fair took all their ears.
Ah, yeah.
Sorry about that. Hey, Drew, you called me today about the new Lincoln Party person.
Oh, yeah.
Up there. Did you hear about this one, Steve?
Huh.
Oh, go ahead, Drew. I'm just believing you. I've not heard it from anybody else. So this. Drew's full responsible.
There was some graphic out there that was talking about, all the benefits of all the candidates for Secretary of State, and there was a graphic of a bull moose.
Hey, Rocky.
Yeah, there you go. So I think I'm not mistaken, but Ballard could be taking on the moose. Like the Lincoln Party could be the moose, which
like Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, the Bull Moose Party in the 1900s.
Yeah,
I saw a flyer that had a moose. So, I mean, the minute I was like, "You're never gonna believe it." So,
hey, Drew, your mic's cutting out real bad. I don't know if you're too far away or what you got going there. Get to work on it. Me and Steve will kill some time.
Yeah,
like we do. So what is our topics? I mean, we don't have a whole lot.
We could talk about the Palestine referendum that I went to.
Yeah, today. I don't understand that. Oh, before you do that, I was trying to get into the mosque out in Plainfield.
Oh, yeah.
I had seen a video on TikTok from Abu Dhabi, and that's the best I can pronounce the name. I'm sorry, I don't want to make fun of anybody, but
Star Wars name.
I cannot say the name. And they were at a little tour and all that. So I got in there. I beep, 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 beep. How do I make an appointment to come visit or whatever? Which sounds a little boomerish, doesn't it? So, and they said, appointment, what do you? So I got this big long thread of how to go out and see the mosque. And then other people chime in. Oh, you're welcome to come out. Other people are like, we're going to cut your head off. I mean, anything in between. And I'm like, well, so I'm just going out there. I'm just going to go out there. I just don't know what the hours are. I don't know what the thing is, but for the most part, they seem like they were going to be friendly and they would show you around. It looks like from the video, it looks a little like the Sikh, except for the head cover. You go in, they got a place where you put your shoes and you walk in. It's really cool inside, a lot of marble and stuff. I mean, so I'll be interested to see what it's like. So anyway,
they have a place to wash their feet too.
Yeah, there is all that stuff. So hey, at least there's good hygiene. I can say that. So, and I don't like telling that I'm doing a church pew review. So, that I'm actually there to be, I feel like a spy. I'm stealing something or I'm like a spy, but I just want to.
You're my spy.
Yeah. Now I will be, I'll probably be on a list somewhere for going to the place, but
probably.
I mean, it's just this crazy times we're in, guys. I mean, you just think about it. Some of the stuff that you see online that people just believe. And like our shows, who would believe our shows? I guess who wouldn't believe our shows, right? So I don't know. It's just crazy times. I never thought I'd see the day where we'd be like this. And, I know you guys make fun of boomers and all that, but maybe we deserve it. Maybe not.
Sometimes.
But this country was built by old white men. So just forget it. Don't even try it.
Well, those were a completely different frame of mind too, and what they.
Oh, don't even go there. Same mindset. You guys are just too
young. Because they saw a country that they want to build. They weren't colonizers; they were settlers, and they said to have the best kind of country that we want, we're going to have these kind of rules. But anyway, let me tell you about the Palestine referendum.
Yeah. I got you on the rabbit hole. Sorry.
So if you guys don't know, basically it's like these Punjabis want to have their own portion of India for whatever, because they feel like they've been not treated well. So
they've been Punjabbed.
Yeah, they've been Punjab for sure. So they were having a vote in Indianapolis. It's been throughout the entire world. They've been having these referendums too, but it really doesn't mean anything. It's all political theater, because basically what it will do is that it'll set up a vote and they'll vote yes, obviously. And then they're like, Tsar Trump, look at what we want. We want you to try and pressure India so we can have our own land and blah, blah, blah. And that's basically what the whole thing was. So it's been going on in Bollywood, aka Greenwood. It's been going on in Indianapolis. There's billboards all over the place. So today was the day. And I went over there this morning just to drive by. Actually, I went there last night, and because I saw a video of them putting up a bunch of signs, all of Luger Plaza, there's signs everywhere, like 10, like probably 8 feet, 10 feet wide, maybe even longer than that. A ton of porta potties that I'm not sure if they'll be used. A bunch of washing stations I'm not sure if will be used. And then there was security hanging around last night too. And one of them I think was yelling at a homeless dude. I'm not exactly sure. And then today I went over there to check it out. I get there. Oh man, it smelled wild. It was
curry?
It was like, that's what it was. It was like curry and spices. Dude, it was overwhelming. I had to walk away for a little bit so I can go back in there.
Toronto.
So you see all these like TikTok videos and Instagram videos where like they have this yellow slop coming out of jars. I actually saw that. And then they had like these like big old woks that they had a bunch of, I don't know if they were like dirty oil or clean oil, couldn't tell. Hopefully it was clean oil, and they were deep frying stuff in there and like put it in stuff. Well, like I'm not even joking when I say this too. And I was telling this to Drew earlier. They had this like massive bowl, and then they had like this massive stick or like a pole, and they were
an oar.
There we go. Yeah.
Oar.
Yeah, he was just going to town on it. I was like, what are you making in there?
It's
what
all vegan too. There's no meat, was there?
What are you grinding up? I'm not sure, honestly. I didn't see any live chicken, so if they did, they got slaughtered.
Was he using his
some
feet?
culture? Quit making fun of these people.
No, surprisingly. No, and I'm surprised that they all had shoes on too. And
so did you see if they were like, the Punjabis, are they Sikh, they Muslim, they a mix, are they Hindu?
Did you see? They're Sikhs, aren't they?
I don't know.
I don't know if they all are. I don't. That's my question. I don't know.
I put them in the same category as Mexicans. If they're from Honduras, you're Mexican. If you're Venezuelan, you're Mexican.
I do a World War II vet that called everybody Jap. If you were Asian, you were a Jap. I mean, the guy was just ate up. It's just like he reminds me of you a lot. His name was Sparky, and he was like a mechanic, and he would tell stories about how Patton would come over and he'd tell Sparky, you better get on that airplane and get it back in the air and all that. And he'd say, you're crazy. He'd just tell all these stories about these people.
So Luke in the chat says the yellow stuff is called ghee. It's similar to manna.
Yeah, okay.
And that's what was like oozing out of this jar. It was like a pottery jar. It looked like an urn almost. And it was just like, it's almost like someone took a dookie and it was like leaking over it. It was like completely disgusting. Yeah, okay.
So, the Sikh people, when I went out to the Sikh temple, they're pretty chill. I mean, they're not like Muslim. They're not like Hindu. They're just pretty chill. And they sort of seem like the people that didn't get killed by the Muslims because they used to have some good old wars back in the day. And part of their mantra is they have to have a weapon with them at all time to defend themselves.
Yeah. I saw Jafar there.
Yeah. So, that's part of it. So what was the vote? I mean, what were they voting on? Just having a country? And why were they doing it here? Was this like absentee
because there's so many of them.
Is that?
And to be honest with you, I thought there would be more. But like in the right turning lane, if you're going west on Washington, on the corner of Delaware in the city county building, they blocked that entire right turning lane with like a semi truck and a bunch of big old pickups. And so
was that the Sikh or was that the city that did that?
No, that was them. That was the Punjabs.
How'd they get away with that? The sheriff's
office
is right there.
It's easier to get forgiveness than permission. They probably just did it.
Never works for me.
And there was IMPD was there. They had their own security too. And like I'm telling you right now, IMPD is totally cooked. I don't know if these were like their low batch of officers, but there was a chick.
You're getting pulled over now.
I know I am.
You might as well just give them your plate number.
There was this lady, and she had the side of her head shaved, and they had like multiple colors. And I was like, this is like a Sam Hyde bit. When you get pulled over from a woman cop, hope you got your bulletproof vest on. She's gonna pull out a fucking gun instead of a taser, and I'm gonna have to be worried about it. Hopefully, I won't get pulled over by a woman cop.
we need to put a disclaimer up on the show that I do not hold the same value.
You're gonna have to pull. Kendall did the same thing.
Well, I mean, people just can't really take a joke much anymore. And, I know we're trying to figure out a lot of different things, from cultures that are coming in. We have the Chin that have been coming in for at least 20 years, probably longer.
Oh, they're a fucking nightmare.
Dude. Now they're pandering to them. Do you see that, the sheriff candidate, the Republican sheriff candidate?
You have to. You will not win if you do not.
I know you got to pander. You got to pander to these foreigners because they're a voter block, which is totally disgusting because they refuse to even learn English.
The GOP would lose the last three remaining townships on the south side. Not Decatur. They wouldn't lose that one, but there's only 16 precincts there anyway. They would
Maybe they deserve it. Maybe they deserve it.
Well, they're not going to lose it because the Chin will vote for the Republican. So
for now. Until they stop pandering to them.
The Democrats have not figured that out how to get them yet. So, they seem to be doing that. But hey, if you're gonna, there's a lot of folks. I mean, the Chin bought my church that I went to for 50 years. They bought it, and there's another one just as big right around the corner. So they have a lot of people. But that's what I'm saying. Everybody thinks it's just like boom, automatically just happened in a second. But it's been going on for years.
It's like a cancer.
Yeah. Well, and I went to the church, and the Chin church, it's in Chin, but they gave me a translator thing, and they had a person actually translate for me. Super nice people. I felt like a giant because I'm 6'3".
They're all like 5'2".
Yeah, I know. But so nice of people. So when you start, grouping them into the big old, when you like you said, like a Mexican group of all the same, I've cringed a little bit because I know some of the folks, and I'm like, we just generalize. It's part of what we do.
Well, it's like, what's the average height of a person? 5'8". It's like, oh well, John's 6'4". It's like, yeah, but that we're generalizing.
I'm a freak.
And then you're gonna not the exception is not the rule, but like overall, it's just like if you don't refuse to come into this country and not even learn English, it's like that's a pretty big problem for me.
A lot of the younger people in that church were to speak English, and a lot of the Hispanic people.
Larry, that was the plan, but then
they screwed that one up, Larry.
Yeah, they totally cooked that one.
Perfect time for libertarians to take over.
Have fun with your 3%.
That bud didn't make it out of the. So let's talk about that. So Drew thinks that the libertarians are going to get 2% of the ballot.
Easily, yes. Easily, yeah.
not till Whitty gets done with them. You just
I'm
wait.
Gonna buck break them when I'm done with them.
It's crazy with what we have going on. So, it truly is with the way the politics are. The Democrats are loaded up to win everything pretty much in Marion County and probably beyond.
Have you noticed that there's not a Republicans like Faust isn't doing it? The sheriff candidate isn't doing it. Nobody in Congressional District 7 is calling for a debate. So I was like, so we have basically a bunch of Republicans or a bunch of Sallys. They refuse to have a debate or a town hall with whoever's going to run for sheriff in a Democrat side and Ryan Mears and Andre Carson. Like this is prime time to just completely mog them and just call Democrats a bunch of clowns and pussies. But leadership, they refuse to go hard.
Well, we got the task force. I mean, the GOP's got the task force going now, which I'm like, I don't know who their creative person is.
It's not going to be good.
That one ain't hitting. They could have done like the moose horn. That would have been better.
Do it, John. Do it, John.
Hey,
do it, John. Do the thing, John.
Nothing on the sleeve. Pesto. Ooh, looks like I got a squirrel.
I think they need to have a dance-off, personally. I think they need to have Carson and Patrick McCauley have a dance-off.
Well, Carson's favorite singer is Taylor Swift. He really likes that. That's his jam. That's what he said on that when they asked him the softball question of what's your favorite songs or whatever. I'm like, yeah, it's crazy. But
he was at a Democrat picnic and he was just like naming all these accomplishments under the Biden administration. I'm like, dude, all those could be debunked right away.
Right.
But nobody's taking advantage of when there is footage out there of Carson to start making fun of him. But yeah, I don't think that by the way, the people that went to that very first task force meeting, they were all candidates or elected officials already. So there wasn't any new blood that was going in there. It was basically like millennials and Gen X.
So
wasn't Ireland there?
Yeah, Ireland was there.
Crosco, Faust.
Yeah,
and then you got Joe, who is Crosco's LA down at the State House. So, I mean, even people that you don't know, they have to be there, which, hey, I would say hats off to them. At least they're doing something.
Finally.
Marion County, the vice chair of Marion County. He shows up at all these events.
But he's the this is what's interesting. He hadn't had a challenger in years, and now the Democrats have somebody against Taylor. So, I mean, the Democrats have somebody in every slot. Yeah. There's like 60 of them, and the Republicans have 13. So
Faith Kimbo, whoever that black chick,
Kimbrell. I love her. She's great.
She was bragging about how she's unopposed, how like I'm going to win no matter what. So I'm going to spend all my energy. It's like, dude, that means any money that she has is going to go and help out other candidates that might be struggling.
Oh, Faith is cool. I've met her on the campaign.
She's
that's
dope.
The thing. She's still fun. She was still fun. I know.
Oh, yeah, so are prostitutes though.
I did not say
Doesn't mean it's good.
I did not say that. Well, and then I'm trying to think of the coroner's name, the little short gal. She's like super nice. So,
Luke's comment. I want to know, does Bo really have the black vote though? I am same reason Bo might win. I am not convinced.
You haven't seen
I think Ballard will have the black vote in Indianapolis.
well, but what about Macaulay? He's working that black vote hard, isn't he? It's like,
He's dancing. Oh, it's great.
That's
great. John will
he meant
call
Carson.
dancing.
He meant Carson. Oh yeah. Hey guys.
I mean, Carson has the black vote, but I'm talking about for the Secretary of State.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
who has the black vote for Secretary of State. Is gonna? I mean, okay. So you got like a fat white chick. Does that mean that she's gonna get the black vote?
Oh, Joe, you didn't just do that. You didn't do. I can't be in that clip. Can't be in that clip.
Boy.
Sorry, I can't do it. I'm
Clip
glad
it.
I'll produce it now. They won't get me. Well, hey, the thing is, it's not it really isn't. It is somewhat of that. So when I visited Friendship Missionary Baptist Church, they had Carson table out in the lobby and but they're cool. They let everybody speak and they let me speak. And I did a little mini sermon. I got a couple amens and that in there, and I think maybe a couple folks vote, but they're going to line up and go vote Democrat. I mean, that's just how it is. It doesn't matter if it's Bo, if it was, well, maybe Potter. I don't know if Blythe Potter would have been. She's a little too
Another
white.
Fat white chick.
She's a little too white. Not need to put on some weight. Or
Jigsaw Potter.
Yeah.
Jigsaw Potter. Yeah. Jigsaw.
Yeah, but since Ballard, I think people are underrating Ballard in Marion County.
Absolutely.
All the moderate Democrats, I think, are going to vote for Ballard.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people in both the Republican Party and obviously the Libertarian Party that we're like refugees. It's like these parties have left us. Not only the Republicans left you two, and then the Libertarians have left you two. All you got left is the Democrats. You guys need to join the Democrats, and so they can kick you out.
No, you're forgetting one there, John. You're forgetting one there.
Oh, the
John.
Moose
There's
Party.
The Lincoln Party.
The Moose.
Rookie.
Hey, I can't wait to kick Drew and Steve out.
Are we going to get kicked out of that one too?
Well, I only got kicked out of the chair position. I haven't been kicked out of the party yet.
When does your membership expire?
Here we go.
When does your membership
sums it up.
expire?
Here we go.
Dude, it's so true. Sure. She is like nightmare fuel.
So do we want to cover that one real quick?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, fill us all in with the drama that's happening with Blythe Potter right now.
Okay, so if people that don't know or do know, I do church pew review. I go to a different church every Sunday, and I do basically a review of the church. I don't really get into the religious aspects. What are you laughing at,
Luke? Stephen calling people fat isn't going to help. Hey, you never know. You never know.
Well,
that doesn't help. I have to go off the air again. But so I do the church pew review. And I had a friend that wanted to go to church. Well, Emmanuel Church is a great, I don't want to call it a seeker's church because it's more than that, but it's pretty much a great first step. So I take this person there. I go there and Danny Anderson, great preacher. I mean, they got 9 cabbies, growing all that stuff. Well, he gets up there and talks about he's been on a sabbatical. His son got married to a daughter. They both had blue eyes and blonde hair. They're going to have Aryan kids. Bad choice of words. Yeah. I agree with that. Bad choice of words. And then I have another son that's married a brown girl. We just get a little confused because we don't know what color our grandbabies are going to get. Oh boy. So Blythe Potter, she catches wind of it. I'm pretty sure she didn't go to the service, but and she doesn't know him. And she just sort of goes on a little tirade of shaming and these.
She's white too.
She could be Aryan. She
just
had
children too.
She's the great white savior.
Yeah.
Great white
so that's
savior
exactly it.
She's like that meme from the what is it? Game of Thrones, whatever it is, where she's being carried off like Peter Parker and Spider-Man in the train. It's like, I am your savior right now.
Well, I mean, she basically insulted every member. She says, they're all wonderful people that go there, but I'm getting ready to judge you because you didn't boo him. You didn't do all that. And if Danny Anderson's, he's got, it's just sort of a way to break the ice.
Larry, so true.
So, hey, we got hot action coming in there. What's up with that?
Who's
is that you, Drew? We got to send you to
It was
the podcast hosting
Sorry.
school. So anyway, she goes on this, and I got the wind of her video like an hour before the show a couple Tuesdays ago, and I was hot. I was like, just calm down. So I mentioned it some, and I looked at her video, and I thought, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not, but I just kept like, you know what? These people spew this garbage, this shaming, this I'm better than you, this smug attitude of you got to do my way or you're going to get doxxed. And I'll tell you what, it really got to him. It got to Danny, and he came back. He apologized. So I go back the next week. He apologized. I'm like, what the heck's he apologizing for? And then sure enough, that's what they said. Now I went back on the website and they've clipped it out. They've edited it out. Danny came on, did an apology, and then he did a sermon about humility last week, and then this week it was about it.
See, that's where he messed up. He should have leaned it. He should have just
but he never apologized.
He did a very good job.
Never apologized.
Never apologized.
Well, he didn't say what it was, but he did.
Never apologized.
He had to. He's got to take the high road, which I thought was smart because if you didn't know what was going on, but it just kept bugging me, and I was, I felt like
they broke him. They broke him.
No,
they broke
not
him.
Broken. They did not break him.
You can't apologize.
They just tried to.
Is he going to say something controversial again, or is he going to watch what he says?
Oh no, I'm sure he'll. He's like me. He's going to say something dumb, and he's a little bit like Steve.
Is he going to apologize again? Is he going to apologize again?
And what happened with me? I regret nothing.
Now see, that's the difference. No, but Drew, Danny has so many people looking up to him. I think he handled it wonderfully. I know that you two would friggin',
I watched the sermon. Was that a sermon?
Well, it was an apology before his sermon, but his sermon was on being humble, and today it was on when you have criticism. Think about the true parts, and then, but if it's not true, just let it go. And if you can't let it go, find out a way to let it go. Well, I just thought it was pretty good. And if you didn't know if you didn't know, you didn't know. So, basically, if he was to put more wood on there's a proverb: if you want a fire to die down, don't put wood on it. And if you come out and you do that, that puts wood on it. It keeps going. I am not afraid to put the wood on it. I
mean, neither. I'm definitely
double down.
Put the wood on.
Double and triple down.
I'm doubling the wood on it, actually.
Yeah, you want to fan it. You want to fan the flames, and you want to blow on it and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
you got to
throw some gasoline. Get some gasoline.
I think I got to blow on the wood.
Yeah, that was So, I put out a video. I made my own little comments about her smugness and all that, and it got some pretty good traction. Well, it finally got back to her. So
she wasn't happy.
Yeah. She did. She sends me a message on Instagram, and we start a little dialogue. And she basically called me a coward because I had the comments turned off. I have no idea how to do that. It was just, maybe she can't do it on mine or whatever. But the comments are on everything I put it on. So she's. I told her, hey, come on the Mouthwash show on Tuesday, and she goes. Well, I said, I have a podcast. Why don't you come on there? She goes, well, what is this so-called podcast you have? And then I said, do you know who I am? I said, yeah, I put on their Mouthwash. Google it. Like I thought I was Coach Signetti. So she was like, and then she comes up with all these excuses about civil and all. It just, same old thing. Run the jibs. I can't back it up. I want to hear your opinion on that. Do you hear all these people that run their jibs, and then when you call them to be on the show or call them out on it, did they fold up like cheap suits with you, or is it just me?
No, I mean, most of the time that they have a hard time replying back. I mean, how many times have we done it? Drew is like, hey, you got a problem with me? Let's talk about it in person. And then nothing ever happened.
Like the people, okay, so the people that talk the most shit, especially a few of them that have come to the meetings where they booted you. They're real big talking shit online, but when we're right there, when we're looking them dead in the face and they won't say anything, and most of them will look away. Yes.
Well, it's everybody's
brave. I do.
Everybody's brave online. And that's what I saw. We'll see. I mean, I'll have a civil and then she was like, well, I don't trust old white men. I'm I'm like, whatever.
Isn't your
you know?
husband? Yeah. Hey, Blythe, isn't your husband an old white dude?
I don't know. She's, and you know, and honestly, I met her at Jesse Brown's birthday party, and I talked to her, and you know, and I agree with probably 70% of what she says, but this one was over the top. You do not go. I mean, if you want to go after a pastor, go after Micah Beckwith. He's the one that's political. Danny Anderson is apolitical as you could get, and then she wants to drag this in as her own political propaganda, and like she's just self-righteous, freaking. And the bad thing is she's in Bargersville, and that ain't going to be going over very well. And then she made fun of rednecks today.
John, I'm setting you
Speaking of Beckwith,
okay.
Speaking of Beckwith, did you see that drama that's going on where somebody's making a claim that he was telling people not to help flood victims? So what's that all about?
That's our little buddy Aaron Sheridan that has the fake AI video type of thing. That's who's spreading that. I think I saw that online that she was saying that they were telling flood victims to, you know, pound sand instead of do sandbags. So, hey, Steve, you can send me a picture. You want me to put it on the
main screen?
Okay, let me see if what I got here. So put it on here.
I want to show you how to go back to our original conversation of how fake everything is. Listen, I have watched people put out pictures of themselves like shoveling asphalt or like trying to fix the roads with really nice shoes. This is no different than Fady Kadora right now, where he's just like, look, I'm going to put dirt in a bag, but I'm going to be in kind of a nice shirt, sort of nice shoes, and sort of nice jeans.
Yeah.
Like
and
if you're going to be, and who knows, he was probably in there for like 10 minutes just to get a photo shot. It's like, all right, I did a couple of bags. I'm out of here, boys.
Yeah, well, it's 98 degrees and humidity outside, so he would be sweating immediately if he was doing if he did anything.
He'll get back into his limo. He'll get back into his limo.
Friggin' heated today, just giving out forks and plates to homeless people at 4 o'clock this afternoon. So I know that it's hot out, but but hey, that's better than door knocking, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's all. If I were the GOP, I would have just been like, I'm going to pack up food for all these people, or order up pizza for the police, or order up food for blankety blank. And yeah, the door knocking is a bit. It's a.
Oh wait, you remember the Diego snow shoveling thing? Remember that? Yeah. That was quality. I'm telling you, I've seen it. I've
brand
seen
new
it
shovel.
I saw Andre Carson come in and just literally put one thing of potatoes on a thing and then walk out.
Yeah,
but Moselle Sanders thing, it's funny. He's all connected with that stuff, but I was on the Moselle Sanders telethon, and he wasn't. And so that it's all smoke and mirrors. And so what are we talking about here on this? Not a limo and 80,000 SUV. So I mean, I don't want my lieutenant governors and people driving around in hoopties. How about you? I think they should have a CIA limo.
They can have a Chevy Cruze.
They should drive whatever they drive.
Yeah,
I mean, my job doesn't give me a car, so I mean, I have to pay for my transportation with the money my employer gives me. Now, that should have been a lease. That huge SUV should have been a lease, and
I'm sure they got a deal on it. Especially the Secretary of State, because they were over all the car dealers. So I'm sure they said, "Hey, you scratching my back? I'll scratch your fender."
Not as good as Whitty's.
Yeah,
it's all smoke and mirrors, guys. What's that?
I said your Diego is not quite as good as Whitty's.
See, Luke brings up a really good point too, because that car is only supposed to be used for official business. But then I was hearing stories, I'm not sure if they're true or not, that he was taking it to campaign events.
Well, and you could also say that, well, he's on the clock because it's out in the state. I mean, there's a lot of, the franking thing that they let him do here. It's, that's just ridiculous.
I got one from Moed.
I got one from Mitch Gore. Mitch Gore sent me one.
I feel left out. I didn't get one. I got a rock. Like Charlie Brown. But it's like, but they're never, the spoken like a
franking
true
is
libertarian,
bullshit.
because you don't get no
Franking
frank.
is
Frank
bullshit.
don't even come to your house.
No matter what, I don't care which side of the aisle is. It's bullshit.
And they're not going to vote themselves out. And I honestly think that they don't. Some of these guys don't want to get rid of straight ticket because that they get a lot of Republican straight ticket. The only place that really kills us is Marion County. So why are we going to get rid of straight ticket? And so let's bring up this about I know you guys are libertarians still, but soon to be exiled. I know that's coming. What do you think about the?
What do you mean? You know that's coming, John. You got some inside information?
I'm a prophet.
Are you speculating?
I'm a prophet. I see the future. I see the future, and I see you too. So look, do I got to get the magic 8-ball out to make this official? I will. But what do you think about the closed primaries? I think that I'll go first. I think that's the biggest cop out because they've been giving us crappy choices. Is what, if you're going to do a primary, then give us some good, solid choices instead of, whatever. And then these people won't come over and cross over. And I think also the gerrymandering has limited the field to these folks that don't have anybody to vote for, so they cross over. And the Democrat, if you got just one candidate, that's going to be the person. Well, why not try to screw with the Republicans? They don't care. So anyway, what do you think about the closed primaries?
Go for it, Drew.
Okay, first of all, let me say that the Republican primary, I have a special name for it. It's called Rhino Shield. Secondly, I think that if they want to close the primaries, they can pay for the motherfucker themselves. I mean, seriously, if they want to close it, fine, pay for it yourselves. But I think if they were smart, what they would do is utilize their convention, because they have a convention as well as their primaries. So, I mean, guys, if you want to close it, pay for it yourselves. Not on my dime. No way. And then if they leave it open. But, personally, they shouldn't do it. I mean, if they want to pick and choose at convention, and don't do this bullshit lawfare to keep people off the ballot or go in and nitpick at little things on their applications, boxes not checked. That's bullshit, but they do it. Look at Copenhagen Dairy.
Yeah, well, and that one's still up in the air. Steve, have you heard anything about that other than they're going to be fighting out till the day of the election, probably?
I don't think they're going to have enough time. It sounds like Copenhagen's going to they're going to be in the general. I think they have until the end of the month.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it just.
But anyway, if it goes to the convention, I'm never going to vote again, because it's assholes voting for assholes, and I don't want to have to deal with any of that. Then I will never trust in the process again. At least I understand, that's how it used to be. Well, at least we have a chance to have outside people to vote for it. That's my biggest problem. If we had quality candidates, then yeah, but we know that people that are inside the Todd Young sphere would never let quality candidates even get up to the into the general ballot
rust them.
And unless there was a sacrificial lamb, me or you, or some Republican versus Mitch Gore, somebody that they know is going to be a 70-30 district. Yeah. I mean, that's the only time. But to have it in a competitive convention, I guarantee you, if it was in a convention, Ireland would not be a state rep right now. I think because you have all these boomers that would goon over Elizabeth and try and get her over the finish line.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's whatever. So here's another caveat. So we say no appointed delegates or PCs. It has to be elected. Does that change your mind at all? Because that's usually how that's
Ken Colbert. That's Ken Colbert's doing something called the Precinct Committeeman Project. Bork is involved, and it involves actually an amendment where only elected PCs vote.
Let me know.
Let me start holding my breath. It won't get anywhere. It won't get anywhere. But
okay, that was about how long it lasted.
But that was that Hoosier Freedom Caucus at the animal hospital.
Yeah, that would be the only way I would believe in it, is if only the elected delegates were the only ones voting, not appointed, just like at the state convention, or at the Marion County convention. I was like, there's
Oh,
the
good
only way.
Well,
It's only elected people.
We saw Matt Hills, who is the treasurer for the Marion County GOP club, or whatever they call themselves. And we asked him, he said, we give up. We're not doing anything. And his response was, I only have to fill out 2 forms a year. That's all I'm doing. But we had to pry it out of him that he didn't win delegate. But he was appointed, but he didn't win delegate. And it's pretty sad that none of the Marion County people won delegate. They all had to be appointed, and they act like that. They don't even act like it was a big deal. It just drives me crazy. So they had enough appointments to get rid of Shelton. I mean, they just literally had enough appointments that it didn't matter when we got up there. And it's the same thing with the Marion County chair. They appointed 300 people. I was only able to beat half of them. That's pretty much how that went down. But, and then of course our people are elected and they really cared. But when I lost, they walked away. And that's why we have 13 people out of 60 spots running for office. And, then they stand around and go, well, what happened? Well, we know what happened. They screwed the pooch, so to speak. But anyway, I'm not bitter. Yeah, I'm not bitter. If I was one of the 7 dwarfs, I'd definitely be grumpy.
So, well, then they wanted to change it too. I was calling the John Schmitz amendment. It was like something with Kyle Walker that wanted to change something for the party convention where like the person didn't even have to live. Because what was it? I think it was the person had to have to live in the precinct or in the district, and he had an amendment to make it where like anybody, it didn't even matter if you lived there or not, could be appointed.
Well, I mean, Joey Fox, he's supposed to live over by you somewhere. He lives in Hendricks County, and he is a PC for Marion County. So it's like, and I caught that when you were doing research, when you were doing the donors, and I saw Joey Fox on there. He said Hendricks County. I'm like, hold on there, junior achiever. He's a Wayne Township PC. So I'm like, and nobody, and you guys are still PCs as far as I know, right? For you told him you weren't. You sent him a message.
I told him, I emailed him. Not my fault. Natalie Goodwin's a dope, and that whole leadership's full of morons.
Yeah, so I don't know. What's it matter? I mean, why would you even want to run? Why do you need to run?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything with the GOP anyway, even though someone did ask me to run as for city council as a Republican. I was like, I don't think, the party's not going to take me back. and I couldn't because I didn't vote in the primary.
Drew, are you Peppy E. Frog? Well, I saw you looking at your texting on your phone at the same time this popped up. On Peppy E. Frog, because he's got this person says
that's
let's see, Peppy, I noticed that. Yeah, we're on to you. Are you texting your own show? That sounds like something Rob Kendall would do. Text his own show. So let's see what else we got, guys.
I think that's it.
Somebody put something in the chat there you want to talk about. So see if you can put something in there to get us all 3 in trouble, not just some of us.
You want to talk about Nancy Mason or disgusting tattoos?
What?
Yeah, I just put it in
pictures.
I got it. I just put it in the private chat.
She looks like I'm not going to say anything. So
she looks like a pirate whore.
Which one is that one? The 828.
The AF post. Yep, that one.
Okay, I got it. Let me see what you got here. So, that's real?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can make it. Okay, so let's see. All right, I just had to take that in for a second, make sure it was PG rated for us.
Yeah, I'm not going to put anything R rated on you.
Yeah, no, I don't doubt it. Right.
And she started a YouTube show, and it shows all. She looks like Allie Brown.
Yeah, you know what? And she was all up. So I'm moving to the CD7 of Florida, which has Corey Mills in it. And apparently he has a few demons of a little extra drinking and has had some problems with girlfriends. And she had him on. He was all over him about stuff. So, because she's all about the women and all that stuff. But so what? Is that real?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can make it bigger or not. I don't know.
I guess you can click on the picture, see what happens.
The boomer. Oh, look,
There
the
we go.
boomer did it. You can't call me boomer ever again now.
That's all right.
So justice and
It's
Yeah, I
like
like that.
it's like a schizo amount of tattoos.
Is that a Saint? Is that a Saint Mary
it looks like
on her? Okay, that's kind of cool.
possibly.
That's kind of cool. Is that a
This is one-
pineapple on her right shoulder? Holy shit!
It looks like
Yeah.
a falcon.
Hey,
That's
hey,
kinda cool.
Whitty, I think Drew's gooning a little bit here, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Well,
starting to
no,
edge.
it's a
Really in
it's
goon
a
mode.
pineapple. It's a pineapple right there
Where? There's no
on her
pineapple
right.
on there.
Or it looks like it.
Yeah, you're ate up. All right, enough of that, you gooners.
But this has been my argument that I've been saying for a long time, that nobody ever believes.
Whoops. Hold on a second. I got to
Well-
get everybody back out there. I lost my mind for a second there with all them tattoos. And whatnot.
Whenever women call themselves conservative and they have tattoos, I automatically can't believe them about anything then.
It's a hawk.
Why?
Paul says it's a hawk, and we can
Because
trust Paul.
there's never anything conservative about women with tattoos.
Why? I mean, what
It's just
is
like
that? Just an,
accessories.
Huh?
it's
just-
they're so common these days, though.
Yeah,
I've
but
seen-
I'm talking about an actual conservative woman is purity. And when you damage your body like that with all this schizo shit, it automatically tells me that you're not conservative.
All right.
So does
Thor
she
wants
have
to
to
talk
have
about-
blonde hair and blue eyes?
No, she just can't be can't have wrecked her body with ink.
Well, it's like, I mean, I don't have anything that I joke around and say, oh, look, I got a new tattoo of skin. It's right there. You see it?
Look, it's a tattoo of liver spots.
Yeah, liver spots and freckles and 65 years of life. Little. So Thor wants to
sorry.
talk about Inkling. So, that probably gets in
England
trouble.
or Engling?
Inkling.
Um,
England.
So,
England.
hey,
I think it's Engling, isn't it? Engling, not
Kalshi actually is going crazy on this race. Last I checked, it was almost dead even between Engling and Baby Birch. And
Yeah, it's the whole thing is just such an interesting twist. So, what do you think about Bai's gun thing coming out shooting?
So cringe.
That's sort of like
It's just-
that. Is it as bad as
Is it-
Shreve saying he was going to, have gun laws? Is it that bad, or is it just almost that bad?
not that bad. Not that bad. I
I
mean,
wanna
I
give me that
wish,
bad.
Larry. God, I wish, Larry. We used to be a proper country back in the 50s.
In the 50s, yeah.
And also, I've never called myself conservative. I would never call myself conservative because
I don't even know what conservative is anymore. I mean, really. I mean,
what it used to be and what it is now.
Well, it's the same as Democrat or liberal. I mean, I go down to Florida and I run into liberal people. Our buddy Ken Avagar, he's a self-proclaimed liberal, but he's not. He's left. He's all that, but he's not like.
Well,
cuckoo
there's
for Cocoa
shades
Puffs.
of it.
Yeah, he's just like he loves people. He's like a 60s liberal.
He's
he's an old school Democrat.
Yeah,
he's an old school Democrat.
He's just like I'm cool if people but fuck each other and like do
Brad.
atrocious things to each other.
He's like Brad. He's like Brad.
Yeah, he lives about 20 miles from me in Florida. I rode my bike over to visit him, and he lives in Medora or something like that, and it's a really artsy town. It's perfect for him. He loves it. And then he tried to give it a go up there on 10th Street, and guess what? The liberals ran his ass out. So that'll give you an idea of what kind of liberals.
Or can you
we're
put it in
dealing
the
with.
chat? Put the
What's
link
that?
in the chat because I'm trying to find it right now.
Are you talking about Thor?
Yeah, he said something about.
Yeah, I'm glad to see
about-
Thor. I think I
about-
heard his feeling the other day when I said he was loading up the people over politics with his. I mean, some days he'll send me 10 things, and then all of a sudden nothing. He like cold turkeyed me, so I had to put a little note on there. Hey, Thor, I'm missing you. People over politics. I'm missing your stuff, but man, I don't know. I got another guy that sends me some. I mean, this like, where do you find all this stuff? I get so many people say I love it because it saves me from going hunting things because I can just.
Oh, Angling was at the state fair today and I missed them. That's too bad. I would have been like, hey man, You kind of snubbed me the other day.
Oh, is that one of your? Who? Do tell. Who are the ones that snubbed you?
It was Philip Faust and Jim Lucas. And
Lucas. Ooh. Why did Lucas snub
you? He was
you?
all grumpy at the Bovino thing. That's all.
Was he hungover?
No, he was just visibly pissed off.
He's a little bit of a diva.
I think wasn't okay. So he went to that event with his wife, and was she dressed formal? Did she have heels on?
Had heels or whatever because she twisted her ankle.
Yeah, she dressed.
She was more dressed so probably too formal to be out in a field.
Oh yeah, it was definitely.
Without a doubt.
It should have been.
I mean, I understand. I totally get it.
That's what I mean. Like, I understand Lucas's thing on there when he said, "Oh, maybe not my vibe." And Jesse Brown's out there. He's like, "Hey, Jim Lucas left. That means they're telling something." He's like, "No, Lucas left because he did not want to have to deal with the weather, and his wife was probably not in a good mood after doing that."
Well, I mean, it seems like Banks not endorsing it, and I think at some point he just thought
that would be a bad look if Banks did it.
Yeah, well, anyway. And they asked him up at Broad Ripple if he's going to do anything with the Heritage Group, and it was a very quick nope.
Yeah.
So Charles Ludy had an interesting comment there.
Which one about
tattoos? Yeah. Whitmer, you probably agree with that, right?
Yeah, a lot of people don't have tattoos. Yeah.
They got the money to do it, but they don't do it. It's like
that's how the majority of people who have the means to get it ink on their skin don't get tattoos.
I'm surprised by some people that I know that don't, and I'm really surprised by some people that do do. I don't know if that's what you guys
like Nancy Mace.
It's like, yeah, that one. But I don't know her. She's not like friends with me or whatever. But she's that crazy eye toppy.
Smash.
The right version of Blythe Potter. So
without her looking like a nightmare fuel.
Ooh. Wow. She needs to step back from the camera just a little bit. So let's see.
John's announcement.
Oh, wait, announcement. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, I know you guys are getting teased. You don't know yet, but it's coming up soon about the Art Center. So I teased you with my picture of wait, what does it say here? Charles says makes sense. Tattoos like blue hair are low status symbol. Oh boy, we put that on there. Okay, I got to get clipped on that one. I'm glad I'm not running for anything again.
So you're just telling you're outwardly facing of what your position is on stuff. That's all. And when you have like a bunch of random stuff,
maybe
I'm tired. I'm just so tired of people that run their mouth, and you're afraid to say something because they'll either come for you or dox you or call the Capitol Police. That's the other thing that the Blythe Potter. Oh, are you threatening me? Because I said, this is what I said. I said, you need to be careful who you call coward, because she just called me coward. I'm like, and are you threatening me? I keep waiting for the call from the Capitol Police of he was threatening me, called me a coward, because that's what they do.
All these liberal women like to act tough until the equal rights start happening, and then they start like, but I'm a woman. How would you ever do that? How dare you treat me like a woman? I was like, lady, listen, crazy eyes. You were just talking about how you need to be treated equal. All right, I don't want to have to wake up with you next to me, the nightmare fuel face, and then a bull's head sitting at the feet of my bed, like some Goodfellas stuff. No, thank you.
She does these little videos, and she's up there pontificating and all that, and she was talking about symptoms of runny nose, dry eyes, ears, whatever. I said, "Oh, is that symptoms of a Democrat?"
Dude, hold on. Larry has a very good point. I said when that food truck got kicked out of the State House, it was probably from some liberal that works for the government.
So what? Fill me in on that. I didn't know that.
So there was a food truck, and I forgot the name of the place, but then the motto was the best meat in your mouth. And then they were like one of the food trucks that were allowed to be at the State House, like during lunch. And then they got banned. And it was like, well, we've been here for a while. Nobody's ever said anything. And I said it from the beginning. It was probably some liberal shit that works for the state government or somebody who's just passing around, and then they got so mogged on the complaints that they kicked them out.
Well, I just think that's the thing. It's like they want to ban, they want to dox you, and it's like first they shame you, and then if you say something, then they try to dox you. It's like they double down on the shaming, and it's like I've had enough. I've really just that one, and I let that set for about 3 days. And then I worked on that TikTok video. I kept watching it and adding comments, and I finally, pressed the send button, and it's like, okay, I put it on one platform. I didn't get too mogged. I'm like, hey, so wait a second. I think Thor
Apparently
sent me
it's on
YouTube. Where did he say, hey, Thor? Okay, here it is. Facebook message. So let's see. He sent something about a message here. Let's see what we got.
I don't see it anywhere.
Okay, well, I gotta get it still. So
Okay.
I'm working on it. I'm producing and on your show. So, here's the Max Engling thing.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, this is what is that right? In the chat there, tell me if that's the right place. If it's about Max Engling, Thor.
Apparently.
I don't want to show the wrong one. I don't want to show
about electoral college or something.
Yes, okay, that's it. Okay, well, I don't know what it's on. We're going to see it the first time. He sent it to
maybe it's something naughty
over the politics, and this is his comments about this. So I don't know. Can I make it bigger?
Oh yeah, I saw that, but I don't know about him. Yeah, right here.
Let me. So
the England campaign responded to former Biden transportation secretary Pete Buttplug endorsement of Democrat Baby Birch Bayh, saying the endorsement makes clear that Bayh's campaign for Indiana secretary is more radical than it seems. Baby Birch wants Hoosiers to believe this race is just about him, but progressive Buttplug just gave away the game, said Max England. From abolishing the Electoral College to expanding the Supreme Court, Pete Buttplug is a far-left liberal who wants the Indiana Democrats to follow him even further to the left. The England campaign said Buttplug's comments remove any doubt of what is at their stake. National Democrats see races like Secretary of State as a way to rebuild their political foothold in Indiana.
He says not this one, but anyway.
Okay.
Which one? Send it to me. But anyway, raise your hand if you think that Max. Raise your hand if you think Max wrote that.
No, they never write any of that stuff. No, we know that by now.
Some staffer.
Yeah, it was a helper
of the ugliness. This is just the start of the ugliness. So I got to figure out what.
I don't think he had to say anything about the endorsement. It was like, I'll see you in the debate, MFer.
Well, you were talking about the debate. Is there going to? I heard that there was going to be a couple.
Yeah, there's two. So there's one. There's a town hall happening on Tuesday. And then the following Tuesday, I think there's going to be a debate at Diego wrote it at the following Wednesday at the Hobnob for the Indiana Chamber. And then next month they're having a debate for the Indiana Election Commission.
The Hobnob, that's a joke. The chamber puts that on, and they're just I know. But it's like, okay.
I just want it recorded.
Yeah.
This is like my problem with all of it. Okay, if you want people to see it, record it and then post it on that Friday.
Yeah, that's sort of, there's all the games that they play, they work.
And all four candidates will be there too. For the one on Tuesday and the one at the Hobnob.
That's good.
Yeah, I've been to the Hobnob before. It's okay, but
it's the biggest douchebags in the state is what it is.
I was trying to say that nicer than that, Steve.
I'm not going to.
You're closer to the truth.
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about like an elitist amount of douchebags? That is like the black hole of them is going to be at that Hobnob,
and that's a lot of the people that have to rely on contracts from the government.
I've noticed. Yeah.
What's that?
No, there we go.
Suggest you saw that what's his face? He was said that he didn't want mouthwash to do it. Yeah, put on the ooh yeah.
I will moderate too.
Yeah, that's right. We'll do anything. We'll get him on there. Look, Drew, I don't know if I got. Hold on.
Witty moderate the
Let me
Secretary of State.
get my
Let's
New
go.
York Marathon glasses. I got these at the New York Marathon. And they're now the screen is.
You look like Fauci. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys trust my vaccine. Trust my vaccine. Please take it. Take it. I will give you the vaccine. But now I can't even read the comments with these glasses on. So, what's this one? Do they come from
Carmel Fishers?
Carmel Fishers? Who's that? Who comes from there?
It's the Indiana Chamber that is holding the event.
I thought it was the Indianapolis Chamber of Commerce that's doing the hobnob.
I thought.
Or
Hold on,
am I wrong?
Hold on.
I don't know. Like I said, I've been to it. They had really cool like cups that were like when you put the cold drink in it, it made hobnob, and when you took it out,
Oh yeah,
went
you're right.
away.
It's the Indy Chamber.
Indy Chamber, yeah. They
Yeah.
endorse cars.
Same kind of like same different.
Is Goodwin still there?
She's in the state. She's a vice president of the state, Indiana.
Yeah, the Indiana Chamber
of Commerce.
How many groups like that have to exist?
Oh,
I mean, what do they do? What do they do?
Oh, you asked.
Oh, you want to know? There are basically everything that you could think of has a chamber to it. Remember, Sid wanted to create the Punjabi Chamber of Commerce,
and then you
I mean,
remember
they can do
the one that that Evan donated to.
I think there's a Muslim Chamber of Commerce too.
Oh, there's the Black Chamber of Commerce.
That Rainbow Chamber of Commerce. Yeah,
Dude,
I literally just got an invite from them the other day.
Oh yeah, I put your name on the list. I told them put your name on the list. Did you get it from Tom?
Huh?
They have the wine club. I'm telling you what, those are fun events. You need to go to them. I mean, you know, it's.
I've been to one Rainbow Chamber thing when I in 24 as like a candidate invite. That's all I really need.
I went to their. I went to their
I'm
thing.
good.
You were there too. Rainwater was there.
Who was the guy, William? Who was the guy that ran last time? What was it for the Libertarians? Yeah, I met him at there. I went and spoke at it because that was part of my I go where Republicans don't go.
Yeah,
and I did a really good job with that group. They were really they were glad I came after that. They didn't tar and feather me. So, but it was interesting because that Chase Oliver, I didn't know who he was, and he gave me the "You don't know who I am." I'm like, dude, I don't know who you are.
That's not surprising. That's not surprising one bit.
He's like 5'7", looks like Jack from Dharma and Greg.
Well, yeah, and I'm like, well, you know, to have a presidential candidate come to the same event I was, I don't care what party they're from. They could be from the Cheech and Chong party. I don't care. That
was interesting, wasn't it? Like, you're from Georgia. What are you doing in Indiana?
I don't know. He was here.
Yeah, you should be worrying about your own state's ballot.
Yeah, how'd you do in your own state?
Yeah,
he asked me. He told me to get out of the race. He told me that I needed to remove myself from the ballot because I'm an embarrassed.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he told me that I need to be removed.
Yeah. Drew.
Yes.
You got endorsed by who'd you get endorsed by?
Jack from Will and Grace. Thank you.
No, the Indiana Reproductive Freedom PAC.
There you go. You got an endorsement. That's better than that's good.
So did Mitch. Mitch got it too.
Yeah. How about the Farm Bureau?
Did you get an NRA endorsement?
Drew, did you get an NRA endorsement?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
No. Do I? Can I? How do I do that?
I think it's too late now.
Call up Charlie up there on Washington Boulevard. He's one of the members, or our buddy
Craig Haggard.
He's on the board too.
Yeah, where's he been? What's he doing now?
Traveling the world.
Low. I mean, you know,
lobbyist? Is he a lobbyist?
Not yet.
He didn't have to do anything. He's doing all right. But
he'll be fine. I got an NRA. I don't know if I got an endorsement, but I got an A- on my NRA thing.
What did you have to take a little quiz?
Why'd you get a minus? Did you not threaten somebody?
I don't,
or is that part of it?
I think that's it. Yeah, I wasn't like in my Hawaiian shirt with an AR sitting on top of me
with a concealed carry. I'm just happy to see
John Wick and everybody.
That's right, Mr. Guns. Yeah, that's
pulling some like spinning it around on my finger.
Yeah,
like Doc Holliday.
Yeah, like, do you feel lucky? Well, do you? punk.
Larry gets my endorsement. Larry officially has the Indie Reporter endorsement.
I give him mouthwash or the rinse endorsement too. Brattle
Taking a mouthwash. Hey,
Yeah,
sorry,
you
Larry,
get
you're gonna have to wait for our endorsement. We don't just give them out here live
Brad,
on the friggin' rinse or nothing like that.
I do.
Sorry,
I do.
love you.
You
I
got
love
it.
you and all that, but yeah, you can. Drew can. The rinse endorses you, Larry. There you go.
We'll have you on in a couple weeks.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had anybody ask to be endorsed by me. I think that's good. Oh, and by the way, I have a parody X account now. Have you seen that, Whitmer? Have you seen that?
What?
A parody X account.
No, you finally made it, huh?
John,
I made
really?
it. It's called
Smitty.
Smitty.
Go.
Smitty Diddy
Congrats.
69. They took my picture and AI'd it, and so you got to look it up. And
What's the name of it?
Smitty Diddy. Look it up. Send me the link.
There it is.
Is that one of the TP kids that did it?
Oh no!
Yeah, it smells like it
no.
smells so much like one of them.
I put the link in the chat.
Okay,
in the private chat. This is hilarious.
We'll make fun of Suitcase of Smitty Diddy here for a second.
This is so funny.
So I don't know how to. I mean, it's like
they haven't been active in a while. Oh, this was this. Hold on, who do they follow?
I looked up there to see who was on there. It looks like a bunch of made up stuff. So here you go. I'm going to do this is the background right now. So there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
That's sort of me. That's me. I got an earring.
They put you in there with Shelton. This was somebody. I already have a good idea who made this account.
I do too. So let's see if I can get back to the. Now that is the top part, and then here's the picture. So let's see if we.
John, we need you to have a fur coat.
Oh, I got one. Oh, yeah, I got one.
We need you with the bling, with the earrings too.
He looks like Rick. He looks like Ric Flair. He looks like Ric Flair.
Dude, we need you with the pinky ring too.
Yeah, I actually got a Caesar's Palace. Do you remember the medallions they wore around their neck? I lost so bad at the blackjack table one night that the guy gave me his medallion. So I actually have the original one now. You can't get that now because they won't let you give them out. But let's see. So let's look at the Smitty Diddy here and see what we got. So they got 19 followers. They're following 105. And so this is about the SAVE Act and illegal voters. And they work for my construction company. So that's it. Let's see. Oh, that's it. There's no more. Let's see if there's some more stuff there. So nope, that's it. Smitty Diddy. So let's see. Did you say followers?
Yeah,
I should follow it. But anyway, I've arrived.
But look at the last post though. It was at the end of June.
Oh, really? It took me a while to figure it out, I guess. So.
Oh, you know what? They probably did that too because you were pushing Shelton because you were behind.
Yeah,
you were supporting Shelton.
It was the last week or so. The convention was on June 19th or 20th. And then their last post was like 5 days after that.
Well, that's funny. That literally just popped up in my in the X feed. I just saw that they commented or they liked something, and I looked them up. So
I want to see the replies.
So I got a parody account. You don't. Well, hey, Whitty, you got one. You have one. What was yours called? Steve Whitmer. You had.
I had Whitmer watch.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Whitmer watch.
Dude, this guy was the biggest asshole. He was doxing my address every day.
So
he was posting pictures of my house and posting my address out there almost every day. He found a picture of when I was in high school. That's how crazy these people are.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh, I'd love to see that. That'd be great. Let's see that picture, man.
Oh, hold on, I'll pull it up for you.
Yeah,
you got that picture?
Oh yeah,
Willie in high school.
He has my
when you went to the region.
When I graduated high school. Dude, listen, I looked so fucking good. Let me tell you what, 18-year-old Whitty, that guy fucked. Okay.
Yeah, he was. Hey, wait, it's suspended. You got to unblock it. You can. Hold on a second. I'm gonna put it up there. hold on, let me get it.
I unblocked it. They haven't posted in forever. They haven't posted
I
since
noticed
last
that
year.
they sort of, is that you? I wondered who that cheeseburger was.
Yeah, look at me, dude. That I fucked. Let me tell you what.
Well, they had 81 followers.
Is that Facebook or Twitter?
That's on Twitter.
Twitter, yeah. It's like, that's just.
What is it?
Brew, you need your own parody account. That's.
You haven't made it yet.
I had one. I had one. I had one until you called me out, John. I had one until you called me out, John.
Wait a second. You can't do your own. It's got to be somebody else.
Yes, I can.
Can you believe this guy? He cracks me up.
He's pulling a game. What's going on here?
It's got to be somebody that you don't know doing it.
And I think we all know. That's not the only one, though. There's multiple indie reporter accounts out there.
Yeah, that was the one, the indie reporter parody.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to catch up.
What was the name of your parody, Whitmer?
It was like indie reporter with an one. Something
it was like, and there was another one that was similar to the same thing. It's we're not making it until you get the. Now you deserve all that crap. I do not deserve this.
I don't deserve any of that crap. What are you talking about? I didn't deserve my address getting out there.
Parody account myself. I call it. I don't know what I'll call it.
There's one too.
Yep, there it is.
Definitely not. Yeah. 35 followers. It just, but if you say, and that's the thing about, I want to go back to the Blythe part thing. You can't take a joke. A lot of these people, if we're just joking around or it's just like they get so.
I'm following this account.
It's just
which one?
The Schmitty Diddy one, dude. This one's hilarious. John, you'll love this account.
Which one's this one? You're getting
the Schmitty Diddy one. Look at the replies.
Hold on a second. I gotta go back to it. I think. Hold on. On my account.
Yeah, the Schmitty Diddy one. Yeah, check out the replies. I'm following that account.
Okay.
Just following it too.
You're gonna join in with them.
Trust me when I tell you are going to love this account.
You're great friends. So let's see.
All right, read the replies.
Which
click
one?
Click on replies. Yeah, that one. Yeah, look at the replies.
Okay. Oh wait. Hey, see this? Did you ever? Can you see my little finger there pointing across there?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Did you ever call out your pal Abfool for fake news about Diego Morales getting indicted or Beckwith grand jury? No apologies for any of your own BS. Oh, I don't know about that. And then Abdul, how's your lawsuit? What, is he trying to get me sued again?
Yeah.
How your lawsuit's going? Wait, here's one on the Wolf of Washington Street, which I'm friendly with that guy.
That guy's a jerk off.
Are you friendly with him? I mean, I'm friendly with him. I don't agree with him.
No, he has me blocked, I think.
Oh, so it says, if ICE deports everybody, then construction guys like me won't have any labor to farm out my work. How am I supposed to hit a back nine? Drew, is this you? hit a back nine and ride my bike in Florida, son, during.
Sounds like you, John.
Yeah, I'm doing my own here. If I project season, if Nicaraguans go home, let's say I have one, and he had all brand new cards that Biden gave him. So, and by the way, if you're thinking about anything like that, I got audited by the state and had a clean bill of health because they audited me. So let's see. Here's a Schmitty Diddy. So what's the deal? He's on large Mike Vinny.
Yeah, that guy's a clown.
Yeah, he loves you. He thinks you're Homo sapien or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that.
You were just mad.
He's just an idiot. No, the guy's an actual moron.
He's a lineman. He's a lineman, Witty. He's not
a lineman. He talks about working from home.
So wait a second. Here's a Hoosier Inquirer. Can I have a job? You're right. These are funny.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
It's like just an Indiana girl. No one cares.
It
what the heck is this deal? I mean, that's probably what I would say. I guess I don't know. There is a bunch of them on here. So how old are these comments?
They're pretty new.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why it popped up. You tell me you need to touch grass without telling me you need to touch grass. What's that mean?
Like go outside.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I get out more. Briggs. I don't care how much others lick his boots. He won't come back He wouldn't back me for marriage. Oh, this is about banks.
Yeah.
So what? This is. Are they trying? I mean, I don't know how to do this stuff. How is this? What you do with the parody account? I thought you try to, make the other guy like, look at all these comments.
I know.
There's
That's what I'm
1,
saying.
2.
They're hilarious.
Maybe someday I'll get an actual parody account.
You got to work on it.
Someday.
You have
Here's
to
one.
get doxxed all the
This
time.
with Time Burns and Andrew Ireland. We're supposed to believe you? So I don't know. So who do we see was how do you find the followers? Let's look at that. Followers.
Yep.
Oh, there's only 21 followers on here.
Yeah, but look at the people that he's following.
Oh, the ones that
that's the key right there.
Oh, look, any reporter.
figure that-
Who's that clown?
Yeah, I know. Who's that jerk off?
Followers. Okay, we got Drew. Thanks, Drew. And you. Oh wait, I got
What? No, they.
follow back.
Which one? I just followed him.
So now I'm following. Oh, this is Mouthwash following you. Mouthwash wasn't even following you, Drew. Okay, so we got Luna. Who is Luna? Do we want to click on that one and see who that is? Oh yeah, that seems legit.
Yeah, I know.
Smash
That's an OF account.
Yeah. So okay,
That's a burner account. 9 followers and
Smash.
Okay,
No.
so let's see. How about this one? Is this a burner account too?
That's another burner. Most of these are all burner accounts. These are all bot accounts.
Okay, so
any like
let's see if there's a real
person.
look through here and see if there's a real person on here. Oh, here Halle Berry is following Smitty Bitty. That's one follower.
That's not her.
That's one follower. Yeah, look at the pictures. That's a bot account. This is not time to be gooning.
Wait, Scarlett Johansson is following the Smitty Bitty.
No, look at the followers. 72 followers since 2011.
Yeah, no.
That's a bot account.
So, well, how do you get to be 2011? And let's see if any of them are. Do they have
you can change the name on these, John. You can change the name.
Yeah, you can just rotate names.
I gotta get
Pepe's going to have to change his name now.
So you guys are the only you are the only real people that ding 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 ding. We may have.
Yeah, so you have to look at the accounts that they are following.
Let's look at this guy. Look, he's a TP action guy, huh? Well, I think we're starting to get close to maybe somebody that's doing this thing.
I could have told you that, MacGyver.
Okay, well,
you have to go.
We're figuring this out.
Go at the very beginning. Go at the very bottom.
No, I mean.
Oh, down here is this?
Because that'll be the original, the ones that he started following first.
Elon Musk, that dude.
Yeah,
that
makes sense.
He's following them.
Yeah, these are the people that account are following.
That's a blue check. Bitcoin. What the?
Charlie Kirk? Is Charlie Kirk down there?
No,
I don't see him.
It's all Republicans.
Oh, Rudy Yakum is following. He's following Greg Pry. So this is there any hints that give it away here? What's up with this thing? Or
not really? It's probably someone. It's probably someone.
I think they've done a lot of work to get to me or to do this thing. So anyway, that's interesting. So you learn something every day.
There you go.
Get out of there. That's why Larry got the blue check. I think I had to get the blue check in Mouthwash because you can't go live if you don't have a blue check. So that's why Mouthwash has one. So we're going on there. Oh yeah. Tom says we got to get you a parody account besides Peppy. Whitmer, let's get to work on that. Let's make a parody account on Drew. What do you want to call it? Oh,
Diamondback Drew.
Diamondback Drew. Let's call him what do they call it? Bagger? What's the name of that? Bagger Vance? We're gonna call him Bagger Drew.
Okay.
Bagger Drew's gonna call him.
How about Wingarten?
Hey.
Wind or win?
Win.
Wingarden.
Hyphenate Garten.
Oh yeah, Wingarden. Yeah.
What was that? Vote Don?
Yeah, Vote Don. Yeah, there you go.
Vote Don. Yeah, So, but we're going to see. At least somebody's on the ballot. We can, we'll have some fun in November.
We'll have some fun with it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's like, oh wait, there we go. All right. That's
That's code for
one. I do have one question for you though, John. Any word on appeals that were filed in a defamation suit?
I don't know if we've heard anything back yet, but the clock's ticking, and he's just gonna have to pay. It's just a matter of how much and all that.
TikTok, Abdul.
Yeah, it's coming, and he acts like nothing happened, but he got skinned. I mean, he just lost across the board, and he just goes on. But you know what? The good, he is in his lane now. You notice that he doesn't do anything outside. He just tells you what's going on. And Abdul, if you're watching, watch this, and I know that he watches my TikTok because it shows him watching my TikTok. So I know that he watches what we do. So I know you're watching. Pay us off, and then shut your pie hole and do your job. Do your state house, do all your stuff. And I got no problem with you. But when you start running your jibs about my friends and me, we're going to smack you down. And that's, just saying. Liddy's already he's got his mafia glasses on.
We are planning on doing a dramatic reading of one of the depositions. Maybe putting that to some very sympathetic music,
some violin music.
Some violin music.
We'll play it on the baby christening during the church day.
Or there also maybe the music, the Psycho from Psycho.
Well, you should do a dramatic reading on the David Waters case, where David Waters had questioned the election board about where did the $40,000 go, and the judge says, "Well, Abdul, you didn't prove that it's not missing." I mean, and his defense was, "Well, they didn't investigate me." So in other words, they didn't catch me. I mean, nothing happens.
Yes, do that in Bullwinkle's voice.
What? Oh, and that. Hey, Rocky, you want to see Abdul get out of a mess? Nothing up a sleeve. Presto. Better get a new bed. So that is what it is. It's like I'm not going to miss it too much. So I go to Florida. I'm a political refugee. So yeah, good.
I'll be down there. I'll be down there on a yearly basis. We'll have to meet. How far are you from St. Augustine?
Oh, I'm pretty far south from there. But they got a really nice Buc-ee's. St. Augustine does, which I don't care, but I just know they do. So
really nice what?
Buc-ee's. They have that's one of the really nice Buc-ee's that's up there. My buddy that he moved there and then moved back to Orlando. And he's I'm going to miss the Buc-ee's because he likes to go to get the fountain drink at the gas station. That's part of his routine, going down to the racetrack or whatever is by his house to get his fountain drink and all that. But so that's what we got. We could. Oh, does Drew got a Mar-a-Lago? So if you do come visit, Drew, you'll have to bring your clubs to play with my little men's group over there. They'd love you.
I know. We were talking about that.
People.
We were talking about that.
Yeah, we can go catch gators in the St. John River. That'd be fun. We do a little.
Sure.
So is this true? Ducky says you don't like the Buc-ee's.
I don't like Buc-ee's. Overrated.
I'm not.
Yeah, every time I go to Buc-ee's, it's been just anxiety. I mean, first of all,
anxiety
you get there, and it's going to take you at least 10 minutes to find a fueling station. At least 10 minutes.
Really?
And then when you go, you don't get out of your car and go find a spot to park and then go in. Of course you do, Justin. Of course you do. So then you don't get out of your car. You don't get out of your car. You leave your car there and you go into Buc-ee's. There, you're going to spend at least 15 or 20 minutes because it's wall-to-wall people. You're walking next to somebody and they touch you. So
oh dear, they touched me.
No, but I mean, everyone's crowded like this, trying to get to the cashier.
I got all that
I will have
candy in there. I'm going to get the diabetes when I go. I'm going to get the
Dude,
sugars if I go in there.
the beef jerky. I've heard people tell me that Wawa has better beef jerky. Whitmer, can you back me on that?
Wally's has better beef jerky.
Wally's. It's Wally's. Yeah.
Yeah,
I need to. That's up on 65, isn't it?
Yeah, up over Lebanon in Whitestown.
Okay, so
wait.
it's
So we have Tom says Andre Carson has job fair. What a ripoff that is. You pay $200 to get a table, and then people come in and walk around, and then Andre Carson takes credit for it. And he just don't get me started. It's funny. I actually had Valerie McRae's nephew apply for a job, and I got him hooked up with the union. So I don't know. A little fun fact of the Carson job fair for a couple of years ago when I went, or whatever.
All right, boys, time to call it a night
it
for me.
It is. I got working in the morning and working on the coal mine, get to lay a few bricks and whatnot. So what do we got coming up? Anything important? I mean, that we can do?
Yeah, the first Wednesday evening will be the first Marion County Libertarian Party meeting. Why don't we call it BW and AW, before Whitmer and after Whitmer?
Hopefully they show up, huh?
I mean,
I would love for Larry to show up. I mean, I won't even be in the state. But
how long are you going to be out of town? How long are you going to be out of town?
For a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you could do a remote show. You could do it, but you'll be traveling on Tuesday, right?
No, thanks. That's too much work for me.
Oh,
you're
turned into a diva. Turned into a diva, Drew. Now I can't work all the time. Oh, I got to have green M&Ms next thing.
It's the brown M&Ms. The brown M&Ms.
Well,
you better not have one brown M&M in there.
That sounded racist, Drew. That was racist. You just
get the brown ones out.
Yeah, get the brown.
No, that was a Van Halen. That was a Van Halen rider.
You guys are a bad influence on me.
I think it's at where's it at, Drew? Where's the new location?
Is it that place in Broad Ripple?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
It's something at the brewery.
Center Point was no. Center Point.
I don't know.
Is it Sun King? It wasn't Sun King.
No, Corey would know.
Yeah. So you'll have your usual 5 to 6 there. It'd be a big
no, maybe not. You think? So when does your membership expire?
Next year.
Oh, you re-upped it already?
I re-upped it back in May.
Yeah, because he was optimistic he would be around. That was your first mistake, thinking they were going to keep you. But you know what? Technically, you should be kept. They just sort of screwed that up. But hey.
Well, I'm still a libertarian, but I know
what I'm talking about. You still should be the chair.
Yeah, I know.
But that's all right. It's better this way, right? It's better.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about massive weight off my back now. I don't have to worry about shit. Now I can go full Samson option.
Now wait a second. What is Samson?
Go Ward. Go Ward.
What is Samson Ward? What is Samson option? What is that?
So that's when Samson the god pulled the pillars toward himself to destroy the temple.
Oh, so you're like self-destruction type thing, and
burn
the bridges, wipe it out,
everything
burn
out,
it down, and rule over the ashes. That's what
there was a Samson option version 1 and a Samson option version 2.
Yep,
we're already to version 2.
We're currently in version 2. There wasn't necessarily supposed to be a version 2. They did it to themselves.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are. Well, all the people in the comments there, we appreciate you watching our shows. I see a lot of familiar faces that watch our shows, and we do appreciate you because this was pure silliness tonight. I just have to say it was fun times, but pure silliness. Let's look one more comment real quick. Hey, that's where Plump/Shot. Does that sound? Oh,
is that what the meeting is?
September. So Bobby Plump/Shot. I guess there's a mile anniversary of Bobby Plump's last shot to beat the evil Muncie Rats or whatever they were when they played. So anyway, that's a little Milan history from 1950. So, or 55,
50,
whatever.
51.
51. Okay, so it's
I think.
it's a 5 year. It's a something 75 years. I don't know. It's a long time. All right, I got that.
51.
I got your new ending for this show all primed up to go. So I'll see you guys on the other side of this thing. It was fun.
All
It was fun
right.
being on here. I'll never do it again. Sorry.